Hey everybody, welcome back. So happy to see you. Hope everyone's having a great day. I am getting set up to go over and do some practice with the horses. This is our rental house currently, but shortly we're going to be kicked out of here and finding a new spot to go. So I was just getting set up to head over and do some practice with the horses. And I thought, hold on, let me shut my truck door. It would be nice to just share with you something that I have really been thinking about a lot lately that, um, I have come to terms with over the last probably year or year and a half. It's about my one horse that I have been running the longest. And, I started with this horse when she was about 8. Yeah, about 8. I got her when she was 7. I started with her when she was about 8, and then we kind of progressively got more into trying to train to be competitive, and that took a long time. And anyway, years go by, and eventually we have gotten to where we are now. It's been a bumpy road. There's been a lot of frustration. There's been a lot of growing pains, more for me than I think even the horse. Like, I know it took me a long time to really figure out how to do her justice and how to handle her the right way, ride with her the right way. So a lot of those growing pains were on me, but we have arrived to a point where we have been, blessed and fortunate enough to be competitive and go around the country and like do these competitive things. And it's been a really I don't know what the right word is. It's been an experience. Let's just leave it at that. It's been an experience to grow with her and to realize that we are where we're going to be. And I want to explain that a little bit more. Do I still try to improve? Of course. Am I constantly reading, constantly trying to learn, constantly trying to improve my own writing, constantly trying to improve her fitness, improve her condition? Absolutely. Like, we are always still trying to improve. But what I realized with this animal, she's finished. Like, she is trained, she is what she is, she's mature, she is consistent. And where we have been living the past, 2 years is consistently in the 3 to 4D range. And if you are not a barrel racer, that means you are like 1 to 2 seconds off of the top-notch competition at a barrel race. Now, for the longest time, and again, still trying, I'm obviously still trying to improve always, but for the longest time in my head, we were still working our way up to be the 1D, the like top-notch people at the barrel race. And that was what we were working for. That was our goal. And, it hit me a while ago that that just may not be the team that we are. And I've done a lot of reading from professional trainers, and they will tell you this. Not every horse is going to be a 1D barrel horse. And from the words of professional horse trainers, not from me, this is coming from people who do this for a living, they say the biggest mistake is thinking that every horse can be that 1D barrel horse. Like, some horses, you can put the best jockey on them, the best training on them, the best nutrition, the best conditioning. You can do everything 100% right, and they're just not a 1D barrel horse. People who, do this for a living will say is, you, if you want to have a 1D barrel horse that can perform at that level against real competition, we're talking shows with like 400, 500, 700, 1,000 riders, like that level competition, you may have to go through multiple horses and work on training them, work on seasoning them, do all the stuff. You may have to do that with like 10, 20 plus horses, and only get one out of that bunch that actually make it to that level. I mean, it's so simple, but it's something I had not really thought about before. And then I relate it back to, human beings and sports. And it's like, yeah, like you could practice and work as hard as possible and do the best that you can do, but the bottom line is some people are not going to be at the same level as other people. Not every quarterback is going to, win the Heisman Trophy. Like that's just not the way that it works. Some people just have a different skill set, a different level of talent, a different level of athleticism, whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of people that work really hard and are really dedicated day in and day out and do all the right things, and they're just not going to be that level. So I relate this back to my horse, and again, she's finished. She's trained, she's seasoned, she is consistent, she's mature. Like she is at this point what she is. And of course I'm always trying to get better. I'm trying to ride better. If I ride better, she does better. I'm trying to work on my own fitness, my own riding. I'm trying to improve her fitness and her conditioning. You're always trying to improve. But I guess the point of what I'm saying is there's a difference between improving and expecting to change something or somebody or someone. My horse is one that I am just insanely grateful for, because she has given me so much. She has taught me so much. She has allowed me so much. She has put up with all my bad riding over the years and, dealt with it until I grew into, a better rider and a better trainer and a better handler. Like she has done everything for me. And it used to be when I would go to a barrel race and, we didn't get faster or bump up into that next category, I used to feel disappointed. Like it was a representation of a failure on either my behalf or her behalf or our behalf as a team. And it would be disappointing to me. And somewhere my mindset switched and it changed. And now when I ride her and when I compete on her, it's just a sincere gratitude for the fact that she goes out there and she gives me 110% every time we do anything. The fact that she is consistent, the fact that she is safe, the fact that she takes care of me, and the fact that she's consistently going to be a 3 to 4D barrel horse every single time she goes out. If I do my job and if I ride the way I'm supposed to ride, like she's going to give me exactly what I give her. And that is just so valuable and so special. And I cherish that and I appreciate that. I got the opportunity to take her to all these shows all over the country the last couple of years. And we're competing against people that are the best in the country at what they do. Like they win the NFR every year, they win futurities. Like they are the highest level competition out there. And we go there to these big shows with hundreds of competitors, and we are consistently in that range where I know that she lives. And it would be such a shame, for me, if I went to these shows and I felt anything other than excited and grateful and happy at how well she was performing. Life is like completely about perspective. And if I went to this show and I walked away saying, man, like we were not, in the 1D, we were not in the 2D, and I'm just so frustrated and sad about that. Like what a shame, and how unfair to this horse. Like what I need to do and what I do is say, wow, I am so impressed and so proud and so thankful that she is consistently hanging in the 2 second off range, and like being competitive at this 3 to 4D level against this caliber competition. On top of that, I should be super grateful and super excited and just super happy that I know she's going to keep me safe. She's going to go in there. She's going to be consistent. She's going to be predictable. She's going to be honest. She's not going to try to short me or cheat me. Like she is going to give me exactly what I ask. And if you run barrels or do anything on horses, you know how amazing that is to not worry that your horse is going to do something unpredictable that's going to hurt you, or that your horse is going to try to cheat you, or anything like that. And I don't have any of that with her. It's a fun run, it's the same run every single time we go out there. you know Pending I do what I need to do, she's the same. And that is so valuable. And I would be doing her a disservice and myself a disservice if I didn't cherish her for exactly what she is: a solid, consistent, honest 3 to 4D horse that is going to give me 100% every time we go out there. And she's going to do it repetitively over and over. And I never have to worry about anything different. And that is something to be cherished. And so apply that to your own life. Obviously, I'm talking about my horse here, but as we know, it's never just about the horses, it's about life on this channel. And we all need to understand that we have different skill sets. The people around us, the things around us, the things we love, the things that we need in life. Everything, everyone, we have different skill sets. We have different strengths. We have different weaknesses. We have different things that we bring to the table. We have different things that we struggle with. We have different things that we excel with. We have different things to offer one another. Learn to appreciate each other and the things around you for what they are. Of course, always try to be improving, always try to be getting better, always try to be becoming better. But at the end of the day, appreciate the things and the people around you for the skills and the good qualities and the things that they excel at and the things they bring to the table. And don't put on them unfairly anything different than that. So learn to cherish and be grateful for the qualities that something or someone is giving you and the value that that adds to your life, and appreciate it and love it and soak it up for what it is. You do have horses out there. This is directly a horse related piece of advice. If you do have horses, cherish them for what they are, please. Like, these animals do not ask us to put saddles on them and ride them around and make them compete and make them do crazy things. And like, everything they do is because they are willing to do it for us. And every horse has different strengths and different weaknesses. And you're doing your animal a disservice if you don't cherish that animal for exactly what it's able to give you and what it's able to provide you. All right, we will talk again soon. Bye.